Hey, it's Clay Trader at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some trades of mine live as they unfold. Yesterday I did a couple different, or a different strategy than what I usually show on these, more because it's a little bit more of a boring strategy, and by no means is that a bad thing, just not quite as exciting for these sorts of videos. So I'm going to try to do a mix, do with some of my scalping strategy and then do some more of the laid back type. So we'll see what happens, but market opens up here any second now. I will keep you updated. Going for some shares here at 39.50 of NTAP. That is where this 61.8% Fibonacci level's at. Got those and got a quick 17 cents on them. So nice 51 start. But right there, power of Fibonacci retracements. If you don't think they work or think Fibonacci is some sort of weird black magic, I just put my money where my mouth is and scored a very, very fast 17 cents. You saw it all live unfold. So again, not patting myself on the back, not bragging about my skills or anything, but I am bragging about the skills and usefulness of technical analysis. And, they really do work. And now you can see that I actually could be up over 30 cents. But that's all hindsight. I wanted the quick scalp bounce, and that's exactly what I got. So let's try to catch some more trades. Going for some shares of BNK IPO here at 17. Nice round number. So a lot of these, if it does break through the round number, it likes to at least poke its head back up above it. So we'll see if it can get down there or not. Just started trading, so let's see what happens here with it. Going for some shares here short at 44.45. Actually, I don't like how that new candle is now starting. I think it's going to be headed up over 50 here. So I'm going to go for 70. Why 70 right now? Well, because if 70 actually gets hit, this candle is going to be that much over, or just that much more overextended. And the 5-minute chart, which I'll eventually bring over if I enter into the trade, will be that much more overextended too. So I think that will be a very nice, at least, building point for a position. So let's see if it can get up there and hit 70. I will keep you updated. Well, I should have stuck with my original 45 order. I'd be into the green there, about 20 cents, but oh well, speaking in hindsight, that's just how it goes. I'm going to keep a close eye on this one, but I'm going to keep looking around also. I've now switched over to look to buy at 43.60. That was right around this previous breakout point here. So, just technical analysis. Hopefully this level of resistance is now some sort of level of support. So it looks like it's getting close to getting hit. And I am in, so we'll look to try to sell at 75. This moving average right there, I could buy some more shares if need be. That's at 43.35. So I'd be willing to pick up some more shares at that point. Let's see what happens here with it. I will keep you updated. Well, sorry I didn't catch it. It all happened pretty quick. I put a stop loss in and took a $52.50 loss. So now I am down $1.50 on the day, a little bit more with commissions factored in. Just didn't act the right way, and to be honest, put my stop loss in, then ran upstairs and grabbed something to eat real quick. But when you have your stop loss in place, it's either it's going to work for you or it's not, and you're going to take a loss. In this case, it didn't work out, and I just got out. So it is what it is, but nothing $50 if I can't make that. Or like I said, I'm only down, actually probably down around $5 on the day when you factor in commission. So if I can't make up $5, then yeah, I probably shouldn't be trading. But kept the loss small, still plenty of time left in the day. So let's see what happens. Well, I chased on the short, and it just cost me $59. So a good example there of forcing a trade. It was falling down, and I shorted it down at 50, and it it cost me 20 cents just because I was forcing it. Had no really reason to. I thought it might break down, but just a random thought that doesn't justify anything. So now I'm down $60 on the day. Factor in some commissions, probably down around $68, $70. But yeah, good example of why you don't just force trades, and it very well still may pull back, but you just can't risk it. And now it's moving back towards like I thought it was going to do. But regardless, I was still short at 27.50, so I still wouldn't be in the green. So I'm going to keep looking around. So the hole got a little bit deeper, but again, kept it small, so nothing that can't be overcome. And it just continues. I tried, this one is crazy. Been a while since I've come across one like this. Tried to just short 100, and they gave me 37, and then I had a nice, well, I thought I had a 30-cent gain on it, which wouldn't have been a killing, but then they only gave me 20 of my 37 shares, so then I just sold the remaining 17, so for a total loss of $12.53. So this one is goofy. It's almost like a penny stock in terms of trying to get fills and stuff. But so now on the whole, 73 commissions, call it 85. So just not a good morning. Not a good morning. I'm struggling to find trade ideas. And I'm also, I think, suffering from, I really want to make a cool video that says, hey, look at me. Look how I've dug myself out of this hole. So I'm kind of forcing, although this one made sense when I did it. But like I said, just very goofy, like a penny stock really in terms of fills and such. But so still $85, nothing that anything, I'm not going to be living out in the street tonight. But yeah, just not having too much fun right now. Okay, I have an order in here. I'm short at 1665, stop loss at 1681. I'm either going to get stopped out or this bull flag is going to roll over and bull flag, bear flag, bear pennant is going to roll over and give me a nice trade. Volume all of a sudden has dried up, so that's not the most encouraging thing to see, but we'll see how it plays out. Stop loss is in place, so I'll keep you posted. And I'm out for a $57 loss. That was actually a good trade. It's a nice setup, and it still very well may roll over, but I am stopped out now. So this was definitely not a forced one. It's just a trade that didn't work out. I do still like it. So regardless, now down 130 with fees, probably about 150 on the day. So I'm gonna keep on going. We'll see if I can find any winners. I am on a 4-streak loss right now. Well, you are officially seeing me self-destruct today. Now, I tried a breakout here, and it just didn't work out. I was going for momentum scalp, and there was no momentum, and needed to just get out because, if the 5-minute continues to fall like it is, this trade could get that much worse. So now I'm down 184 with commissions, probably right around $200 on the day, and I just can't do anything right. So I'm getting on the edge of maybe just calling it a day. Especially when I have this kind of little voice in the back of my head that says, make back your losses. That'll make such a good looking video, because it's forcing me to do some stupid things. This trade's semi-stupid because, yeah, it made sense, but I'm also forcing it because I got that little voice saying me, make a cool video, show them how you can fight back from these losses. But that little voice is just leading me down this rabbit hole of bigger losses. So not going to give up quite yet, but I really need to get this voice to shut up. But not a good day so far. Update on EXXI. I was stopped out of this one at 84, but that's why you have the stops. You can see it never did roll over. It kept on bouncing, so my loss, would be much greater than it is right now. So to try to kind of make just a little educational example, and I guess maybe make myself feel a little bit better here. I definitely made the right move here in terms of just getting stopped out. Taking my loss down here would have been much rougher down here, or if this thing continues to bounce like it looks like it very may well do, then yeah, it'll make myself feel a little bit better. Well, I can't even talk this morning. Make myself feel a little better. And as Benjamin Franklin says, a penny saved is a penny earned. So technically, I'm kind of making some money on this trade because I've saved it, but that's also just me trying to psychologically make myself feel better. So yeah, still looking. I will keep you updated. All right, just caught a trade here. Got an average of just 200 shares. Right now I'm in just confidence building mode, and I got an average of 50, like I said, just 100 shares at $5. So by no means did I take a huge position. Well, hindsight, could have done better, but like I said, so I made 41 bucks. So there we go. Start, the beginning of hopefully a winning streak here. So fought back a little bit. Now I'm down 143 with commissions, probably about 155. So, but going in the right direction now. And just to show, why I think the chat room is so well worth considering, right here, you can see USU I alerted getting some movement, and it has been a big mover in the past, and I alerted that at 10:42 right there Eastern time. And when we look back here at the chart, 10:42 was, let's see, right here at this candle. So it was right around when I alerted at 5:05, and now you can see it's doing that much better and almost getting closer or close to a whole dollar move within just a few minutes. So sign up for the chat room. I'm in there alerting stocks. Although I didn't play it, obviously, to its fullest potential. It was alerted down around the 5:05 mark, as you saw in that chat room alert. And, for $99 for a year, that this move right now, easily one little move like this could pay for 12 months worth of access. So keep that in mind. I'm going to try to catch one more trade, see if I can get one more green one as the movie. It feels like a movie right now, as the video is up over 10 minutes. I'll keep you posted. All right, I'm not very good at lower stocks like this, so I traded again. Only $12. Like I said, still in confidence mode, but I'm fighting back now, down 131. So with commissions, probably 145-ish. But hey, headed in the right direction, and this one is now up over a dollar move from where I alerted it, and keeps on moving. I think some shorts are in trouble here. So I maybe continue trying to play the long side here, but we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'll be the first to admit, not the best at sub kind of low floaters like this that can really move, but yeah, once again, you can see the move just keeps on going. It's a very nice play for the chat room. Sorry, these trades are just very fast, and I need to focus on clicking buttons, not talking, but just traded it again, 500 shares for 9 cents, so $45 gain now. Down 86, so with commissions, probably still down around 100. I will try to catch a couple more. Well, I am just going to wrap things up, 11:30 a.m. So I check my account with down 86 right now. That shows as far as gains, but with fees and stuff factored in, down 113. So I was down probably about 200 at one point, now down 113. Will still the remainder of the day to go. So yeah, didn't work out the best today, as you saw, but hey, that's how things go. And I'm not happy this happened, but I'm pleased to post this. I know a lot of traders, on YouTube or just anywhere really, on the internet, they don't like to show. Maybe they'll show little losses here, or little losses there, but you rarely ever see a losing day or a bunch of losers in a row. But you're watching this. That's how it happens. That's realistic. Don't ever think that some of these traders out there are always winning all the time. The traders get in ruts. You saw a rut today. I'm not going to blame it on me trying to make a cool video. Sure, that had a little bit to do with it, but I'm the one who was pressing the buy and sell button, so it all fell on me. But so take away from this one that if you get in a rut, don't worry about it. And a great way to just get yourself out of a rut is just going with small size and get your confidence back. You saw my first trade, very small size, made 41 bucks. But that helped with my confidence, and then I made a couple more profitable trades. So just keep that in mind. And actually, I'm watching this, maybe another trade opportunity coming up here. So I'm gonna pause it. Maybe let's see here. All right, I'm back. I can't remember where I was, but regardless, losing trades happen, losing streaks happen, but you keep them small, and that way you can fight back. Still right on the day, but hey, 4 losing trades in a row, and I'm only down $113. Nothing that can't be overcome. If not today, then easily tomorrow or the rest of the week. So like I said, I'm not going to be living out in a cardboard box because I lost $113. But anyways, if you're interested, kind of funny to say, want to learn how to trade like this since it was losing, but, keep your losses small. That's a great tool that charts are for. I offer multiple trading courses at the site. I have a private trading group with a live chat room like I showed. USU was alerted at, I think, right around 5:05 is when I showed you I alerted it. And you can see basically went up $2 in less than a half an hour. So, and $99 for a year, I think that's a very fair price when, as you can see there, your yearly membership could literally be paid for in less than a half an hour. But anyways, I am rambling on. Thanks for watching, and just, take away, everybody loses no matter what the trader or whoever you blog or videos you're watching. Some of them, even though they portray like they never lose, everybody loses, so trust me on that. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll learn something.